Baymax scene featuring trans man and period products fuels online discussion. Fans push back against online outrage over Baymax's portrayal of puberty and inclusion of trans characters in the series' third episode. We'll leave it at that. Well, let's get to the rest of this. So, if you guys don't know, just first of all, the Baymax is a character from the movie Big Hero 6, which is pretty decent. It wasn't a bad movie. It's also featured in the game Kingdom Hearts 3, which was trash. The level was okay. So, Baymax fans are pushing back against online outrage pertaining to the Big Hero 6 spin-off series depiction of the period. Goddamn. Depiction of period products and the LGBTQ plus characters. The third episode of Disney Plus's Baymax, more like Gaymax, am I right? Sorry, has some fans into an outrage online. The episode in question features the titular medical robot going on an errand to purchase period products for a preteen girl dealing with puberty. Man, that is some freaking gripping writing right there. That is, wow, that is gold tier writing. Guys, I got an idea for an episode. So, like, a preteen girl's dealing with puberty, and we have her go out, and buy some period products. That sounds pretty good. They're like, all right, let's print it. That sounds good. As long as you can put a trans man in there. A trans man also makes an appearance in the episode, which is literally just a man wearing a trans shirt. And despite some bad faith backlash, most fans were quick to espouse their support for the series and how it handled representation largely across the board. Well, they didn't feature any MAGA conservatives, so I don't feel represented in this in the show. Can I say it's bigoted? Racist? Of course not. Because they only represent people that they fear of riots, of death threats, and that comes from the left. You can say LGBT community, you can say BLM, it's the left. Baymax is a medical robot. Some kids get periods early, and it horrifies them, so something like this comforts them when transitioning to male, which is not a thing if you haven't taken the steps to remove them, etc. Ovaries still exist, so periods. Stop being horrified of education, America. Stop being horrified of education. Says the people who scream at the sky when we say there's only two genders, when we say that only women can get pregnant, that men can't have periods. Like, that's offensive. I'm not trying to offend anybody. It's like if you said the sky's not blue. I'm not trying to offend you by saying the sky is blue. Just saying, I'm like, okay, it is blue. I'm not trying to, like, upset you. I'm just literally stating a fact. It is blue. Like, well, I could say it's green if I want. I'm like, you can, I guess. If that's what you want to do. It's just not true. It's like someone could call themselves two-spirited if they wanted to. Or trans man. I'm like, yeah, they can. It's their First Amendment right. I don't have to pretend that that's a thing, though. I shouldn't have to conform my views and my values and my morals to something you literally just made up. And if you have a problem with that, you're horrified of education. So here's the clip. We'll play this real quick.
Excuse me, which of these products would you recommend?
These are the tampons I usually use.
Thank you.
I prefer pads. They're more
That's too much
comfortable for me.
information.
Thank you.
Oh,
What do you do, lady?
Just get the ones with wings.
Thank you.
get them
There you
sent.
go. Look at that. A dude with a gay-ass looking beanie, trans shirt. I get the ones with wings. Wings remind me of birds, and birds are, like, kind of cool.
And bleach free if you can.
Thank you.
Yo, my daughter loves these.
Thank you.
These might be easier if it's her first period.
Thank
These are really environmentally friendly.
Jesus God Christ. F that. This is amazing. It's so cool to see a show talk openly about periods. Why is that cool? Nobody wants to hear about that. Women bleeding out of their wherever, to quote Trump. So one of my favorite quotes from Trump. And to see a show talk openly about periods and how everyone is being so supportive about it. Nobody's being supportive about it. There's a very, very small percentage that says, this is good. The majority of Americans do not support it. A small percentage of that is willing to speak up about it. Baymax works in health, and it's good that he learns this. Seeing a trans man being included is also amazing. This clip makes me happy, but then they put a crying emoji. Dumb idiot. For men out there, if you're bleeding at your pee-pee, call a doctor, because that's not normal. You should not be. There should not be any blood coming out of that thing. Like some guy just like urinating blood. Oh, it's my time of the month. Doctor's like, no, bro. No, it's my time. It's my time. Don't be offensive. He's like, oh, of course, yes. There's nothing wrong with you at all. It's just your time of the month, sir. Of course. How dare I? Disney's new show Baymax shows Baymax the robot is buying menstrual products. This shows really great representation on who has periods, including the trans man in the scene. Does not! Trans man does not, because trans man's not a thing. That's literally just a man wearing a gay-ass, stupid-ass beanie. Like the ones with the wigs on it. And that isn't embarrassing or shameful to talk about with others. No, it's definitely embarrassing. Well, not embarrassing for me, but for you, because you're, kind of retarded. And I get to make fun of you. The trans community is now ride or die for Baymax, our inflatable ally. So that episode of Baymax where he helps the girl with her first period, I love the part where there was just so much blood. I loved looking at it, and I was like, yeah, that's my favorite part. Okay, for audio listeners, she doesn't actually say that. It's definitely something that parents and children should feel comfortable watching together. Nope. It's an amazing summary of what can happen, and Baymax is hilarious and supportive. I love how they always talk about being supportive of a community that can get whatever they want with a snap of their fingers. I don't like that person. Fire them from their job. I don't like the script. Change it. I don't like that character. Remove them. I don't like that statue. Tear it down. I don't like that poster. Take it away. Whatever the hell they want, they get. Do you know what? If I said as a straight white male, MAGA conservative, apparently insurrectionist, according to everybody, if I said I'm offended by this thing, I don't like it, you know what they would say to me? They would say, shut up. We don't care. Wait, why is this upsetting? Didn't Tadashi create Baymax to be a healthcare robot? Why are they mad over periods? Well, maybe because men can't? And if he's a medical robot and somebody's bleeding out of their wee-wee, that he should get the medical help. Not saying it's a normal thing. While the episode did receive some pushback online, the overwhelming majority of responses is not majority. And to have it been positive, many fans have pointed out that Baymax is in fact a medical robot and such is only doing both the right thing and what is programmed by helping the episode's preteen character. Oh, first of all, why wouldn't their parents deal with that? With the preteen kid? Why would they send out a robot? And he's a medical robot. Of course he's going to... Okay, well, why is it including a man getting periods? That is not medical... that's not good medical advice. That's medical misinformation. Others have noted that trans men still experience periods, so including one, there's something else wrong. Baymax, more like game. Oh wait, I made that joke already. Continues the adventures of the. Oh my god! So they're pretty much repeating themselves right here. Animated feature, blah blah blah. Yeah. Baymax, the only animated feature to garner similar criticism and praise for the same subject matter. Pixar's Turning Red fell under the microscope of its portrayal of puberty. That movie just was not good. Turning Red. We had it on in the background when my brother and his girlfriend came over. It just wasn't good. Like after the credits ran, I'm like, it's not just me. That was dumb, right? And they're like, yeah, that was dumb. Like I don't even think it was overly woke or anything. It was just a bad movie. It just wasn't good. The film was lauded for its handling of the subjects as well as portrayal. I mean, look, Lightyear also received no small amount of coverage for its early removal of a scene featuring a quick kiss from a married lesbian couple. Well, as you know, religious people, homosexuality is a sin. That's just the way it is. So some people don't want their kids witnessing that, seeing that as a married lesbian couple. And Lightyear, first of all, I heard it was just trash film. You take out all the woke stuff, it's just trash film. I know plenty of people personally who've seen it who are huge Disney fans, by the way, who said it was horrible. They didn't pick Tim Allen. They used Chris Evans, who's horrible. Then they put a very, very last-minute character in there for woke points. They had them kiss. They took it out, then they put it back in very last minute for extra woke points, and it just didn't work. It's a touching moment, and it helps Buzz to see what it is that he's missing. He's like, I need to be a lesbian. That's what I need to be. Buzz is just like, man, if I was black and a lesbian, man, life would be perfect. So Disney's stocks have dropped over 50% in 1 year. It is a huge, huge drop. They are losing money as we speak. And it's not even the wokeness. Just ignore the wokeness. All the products they put out is crap. I canceled my Disney Plus, but I still have like 2 or 3 months till it actually expires. So I've been utilizing it to watch the crap so I can review it so you guys don't have to. And it's been horrible. I watched all the MCU shows. They've been crap. Loki was okay. WandaVision was okay. But everything put out was crap. They destroyed the MCU. They destroyed Star Wars. They're destroying Pixar. And everything they put out, the animated side, is crap. They said they have a gay agenda. They want to influence kids. They want to brainwash them to follow the LGBT community, which once was, we just want to get married. And now it's grooming children. That's what it is. And if you don't agree with us, we will kill you. It's pretty much what they're all about now. We will do you harm if you don't see our way. We've seen that with the Supreme Court, Roe v. Wade and everything, outside of people's houses, doxing them, being there. The party of violence. Which is why everybody gets right up on the podium and says, I'm so sorry for offending the LGBT community. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. They don't say that for people on the right, for the MAGA crowd. Why? Because they don't fear them. And why don't they fear them? Because the overwhelming vast majority of violence is on the left. It's from BLM. It's from LGBTQ. From everybody else on the left. That is why they apologize immediately when they offend a left-wing group. And they never apologize if they offend a right-wing group. Mostly because right-wingers don't get offended. Like, I was asked when I was live the other day, what offends you? And I really couldn't think. I was like deer in the headlights. I'm like, I don't know. It's just not much offends me. I've been made fun of a lot of when I was a kid. People used to call me Jew nose because of my big nose, big head, because my oversized head. I mean, nothing really offends me. I don't care. I just go with the flow, man. Well, anyways, guys, if you enjoyed that video, make sure you like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I do greatly appreciate it. We are also on Spotify. Shout out to my audio listeners. You guys can check that out in the description below, as well as my social media pages. I'm on Getter, True Social, all that stuff. You can find everything linked in the description below. Again, audio only. If you want to listen to it on the go or whatever it may be, Spotify, we are on there. And we're also on Google Podcasts, I think. And that's pretty much it. I do appreciate you guys watching, supporting. And really, everyone's like, how can I support? I'm demonetized, so you can't donate or anything like that. And I don't need that. Just smashing that like button, that subscribe button, that follow button, that rumble button really, really helps. And I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys in the next episode. God bless. Peace.